Well, hello folks, welcome back to episode 3 of our 9th season here at RFC Liege. I've got something very, very short to say to you in this intro. A+. A bloody plus. Yeah, that's right, we are back and we are currently doing rather well. Not quite sure how this is happening, particularly considering some of the injuries that we have been having. And I am coming back a little bit earlier. We're going to be playing Genk away from home. And the reason is, well, the reason is obvious. Because we are currently third in the league and we are sitting 2 points ahead of Standard Liège. Now, I wanted to come back now just to make sure you guys could see that after 10 games, we are 2 points ahead of Standard, which is utterly bonkers. We ain't staying there. Genk are a better side than us by a long way and we will lose that game. But, you know, that doesn't matter. That does not matter. We have played utterly marvellously in the last few games. Let's show you the last few results. So when we were last together, we got a 3-0 victory over Liège. And then we had a few interesting games to come. We had a game against Vaasland Beveren away from home, who were the promoted side. We beat them 3-0, comfortable win. Untamak with a goal, Yakas, and then Nana. I think I say his name differently every time, but what a great 3-0 away victory. They did come back into it at the end, to be perfectly fair, and actually it was closer than the scoreline suggested, but we got the win and I was happy with that. A few friendlies fluttered in then, but then the biggest result of the entirety of the save is this one, a 1-0 victory over Anderlecht. Untamak with the goal. Did not see this one coming. Anderlecht with a better side. I can't say anything else other than that, but we held on and we did what we needed to do. Gofan, as you can see, played absolutely brilliantly. And what was absolutely mad about this is that we had no Masec and no Nana, both of them out injured. So we had Asante and Delanoy in there. Koida playing injured. It was not a straightforward lineup, and I was a bit disappointed going into this with the lineup, thinking that actually we aren't going to be able to give them as good a game as I hoped we would. But you know, that's what happened. So then we went away to Zultvargem, who are another team who aren't doing that great in the league, but here's the surprise. Fez Delanoy with 2 goals, Ignacio with another goal. Really, really happy with this. Great 3-1 victory over a decent Vargem side. So good that we've got someone else on the wings who we can trust. And then bizarre match here against Antwerp, who we have had some good results against in the past. We were not anywhere near this game. We played really poorly. Admittedly, we had to bring in Labatiniere at left back, and it was clearly he was way off the pace. 6.2 there. He did make a really nice challenge, but he was getting done quite a few times on that left side. So when we do get an injury to Koida, we don't really have backup there, and that's something that we need to sort out. And on the right side, wasn't that strong either. So, Antwerp certainly put up one of the best performances against us, but we did hold on for a point, so I was happy with that. But as I say, it does put us in third position in the Belgian Pro A League. We are the Jupiler League. We are sitting here on 20 points. We've almost reached the points total that we need to kind of get around, which is about 25 points to not ensure survival, but to give ourselves a reasonable chance of survival. So we've given ourselves a really, really good start. Obviously, we've got a tough run of games coming up, and this starts off with this game against Genk. Then we play Charleroi Standard twice, because we're playing them in the cup. I forgot to mention the cup. We did win away against Berchem in the first round. Completely rotated side, as you can see. Lots and lots of the sort of B team players coming in. A few of the A team players staying there, and you can see we did enough in there. Played a couple of early goals is all, and they weren't really coming back into that. But then we got the likes of STV Oostend, who've had a really poor start to the season, and then Ghent. So it's a hard run of games, and this could and probably will send us packing back down the league. But remember this time, remember it, folks. We were there. We were there for a brief period. And Ignacio, look at him there, sitting in there, third on the top goal scorer charts. Very, very good. Right then, folks, we'll go forward and we will see how we do against Genk. Right then, so the team we're going with, we have Masec back, but he only makes it as far as the bench. He's still not quite fit, but we expect to see him probably at some point during the match. We have got Ignacio up top. We've got an injury to Tamak, so we'll be playing Ignacio's, no problem there. Nana is on the right side, slightly unfit, but fit enough to play. Delanoy on the left, Pernin in the centre. In the central midfield position, we've got Musayao as the deep line playmaker, with Fadiga as the box-to-boxer. Koida is back at left back. Cisse, Ponte and Van Zwam make up the rest of the defence, with Gofan in goal. Right then, folks, we have dropped behind a couple of teams now since other teams have played. So Mechelen and Standard have gone above us. But I'm not too worried, to be fair. We've played excellently well, and I think we lose this game, which is what we would expect to do, but we've played brilliantly to get to this point. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we're only trying to just be a little bit more competitive than we have been. Let's go to Marmol. We'll start on a balanced approach. Dib plays it back to Proud. And it's in straight away. Early goal, 5 minutes in. We missed the header at the back there. I think that was Koida who just missed the header, so a little bit disappointing. It was a nicely played chance there. Proud didn't really have much chance, and it wasn't actually a missed header. It was just this guy just stood off his defender, and he flicked it rather than headed for goal, which was a surprise. Anyway, what a start. What a start this is. 2-0 down after just 12 minutes. They've only had 2 shots. And I did mention about being a little bit vulnerable from corners and crosses, and we still are. And I don't get that because, we shouldn't really be. And El Moussaoui is out, injured. Not great, but we have got someone who we can bring on. Who is just as good in Yakwat. But here we go, chance for us. Perrin. It's Faraday picks it up. Is it a chance for Genk, who've started very strongly? And we haven't quite got ourselves going. And the game against Antwerp was, as I say, a funny one because we didn't play in the way that we had been previously. So I worry that maybe we are, that really nice run of form is just kind of moving out of the way, but they're not having a lot of chances, which is pleasing. We are restricting their chances an awful lot. So not too terrible, but we'll say something like that. We've been struggling to actually put out first my best team each match, which is interesting, but it's not too terrible. 2 reasonable chances, they scored them both. And do we go, maybe we go shoot on sight? Maybe that's what we do. I don't think we've had a chance in front of the cameras, have we? We've been a little bit better of actually nicking balls off the opposition as well, so maybe we can show an example of that now. Oh, that was nicely done. It was just not enough. And oh dear me. And again, Ponte, who is our best centre-back, has let another one go. So, not ideal here. I expected a little bit more from this. Nana's looking absolutely shattered. So we'll bring Asante on in that position. Delanoy's done nothing as well. So we'll bring Masec on. See if we can bring a little bit more to this team. But 3-0, this is the worst performance not even the worst performance, but defensively we've been been given the chances that they've had, they've done far too well with, and I think that's just us not being particularly on it at the back. But in the end, I mean, there's nothing in terms of chances between the two teams. There's seven chances for both of us, 3 on target for us, 5 to them. XG's a little bit better for them, but the difference is they made the most of their opportunities and we didn't today, which is a little bit disappointing. But you know, we can't expect to win them all. I did think we would lose this game. I thought we would maybe put a little bit more on it in front of the cameras, because I felt we didn't actually see many chances for us, despite us having some reasonable chances. We didn't actually see those, so that's a little disappointing. Oh, that's a bad one. They didn't like that, so I've demotivated them all. I think they wanted me to shout at them, but it's Genk away from home. It's never going to be an easy result, and you know they did. I mean, we're not even conceivably going for Europe. Exactly. So we've dropped down to 6, a little disappointing, and El Moussaoui is out for 5 to 8 weeks, so that is a huge loss for us. But as we said, we do have the always reliable Jacquot, who can come in there and he will do the job, and then we can bring Nathan in. So we've got adequate backup in those positions. Yeah, I mean, what's the take home after that? I don't know. I think it's one of those games really against a good side. Hopefully at home against Charleroi, maybe we can show a little bit better. We've got Standard a couple of times. I'm not expecting anything there either, but Kortrijk, that's the one we need to get a win against. And then we got STVV, chance there. Oostend aren't playing well. So maybe what we'll do, I think we played Beerschot in the first game, so maybe we'll come back for the game just before that against Ghent. We'll see whether we can do it at home against a similar sort of level side. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are new. And I will see you in the next one. Hopefully we keep this very, very good run of form going. We'll expect to lose the away games against the good sides, absolutely. But if we can keep winning the home games, I'll be happy with that. Okay, see you next time. Goodbye.